Hello, me again, back with more crazy antics of my life. I'm aware we're in workout wear, but I'm gonna work out after this. Okay, this is the story of the time this guy, after I stopped talking to him, decided to become a monk. Okay, so I'm talking to this guy. He's Chinese, mainland Chinese. I'm talking to this guy. We're talking like almost every day. And of course, at the time before, I would say that I would understand that relationships do not have to be 50-50. I would do the absolute most. The absolute most. Carry the conversation. Do the absolute most that you need to. And, do things that I didn't want to do, but did for them because that's what they wanted me to do. Anyway. So, we're like talking about everyday things, like what's your favorite color, what's your favorite food, what do you like to eat. Really getting to know each other, and asking philosophical questions. Didn't really get into politics, so they really don't talk about politics. I mean, if people want to talk about politics to me, then fine, but don't get upset when I have an opposing view and I have good points. Anyway, this is going on for a year and a half. He's not once made a mention about taking our relationship to the next level. If he likes me more than he just likes me. I asked him, and he says he does really like me. And then I was like, oh, okay. And at the time, that was enough for me. Wouldn't be enough for me now. I'd be like, oh, I like you too. And then I'd be like, but your actions aren't matching that. I'm gonna need you to open up, or I'm gonna need you to go. Because I'm not afraid to be by myself. I'm pretty freaking great. I have a nice body, an amazing personality. So you're gonna have to go. Because I will find somebody else. Anyway. So, a couple more months go by. I'm at work. He had messaged me for a couple of days now, which was weird because, like I said, we talked like every day. And I was like, hey bro, what's going on with you? And then he's like, oh, I just been really going through stuff. And I was like, oh, I understand. Let me tell you. I woke up one day with a fire in my heart that I didn't want to just like each other anymore. I wanted something more. So then I said to him, I want something more, and I am tired of just liking each other. And then he was like, well, we could be more. And then I was like, oh yeah, that's in the area. But it never actually came to fruition. He never actually made the steps to be more with me. He just wanted to keep me around. Not a side chick, maybe he just wanted to keep me around as like a chatty buddy. I stopped talking to him randomly because I was not good at communicating how I was feeling at the time, so I just stopped talking to him randomly. I didn't block him or anything, I just stopped talking to him randomly. But I'm, going through my contacts, and then I see that it says that, like, this person has, like, deleted their account. And then I'm like, what now? I click it, this man's account is deleted. And I'm like, oh my god, did he delete his account because something crazy happened? I find out later that this man had dedicated his life to Buddhism. Like, this man had shaved head, like, the whole 9 yards. The whole 9 yards. I mean, the whole 9 yards. And I only find this out through an article. I'm like, I know that nigga. That's his name. Let me look at the article. The whole 9 yards. I'm like, I didn't even know what was happening. I didn't even know anything was happening because I started talking to you randomly, which was pretty immature of me at the time. And then this man said that he went into Buddhism because he lost the love of his life. And he wanted to dedicate his life to a higher calling. And then I'm over here like, that might be egotistical and narcissistic of me to say, but the last time I seen you, last time we talked, I started talking to you randomly. And now this happening a couple months later, a little coincidental. I'm like, okay, whatever, that's his life choice. I move on from it. Later, once again, he gets a whole new account, and this person friended me, and then I was like, okay, who are you? The same guy, but now he's not a monk. Now he's like, integrated back into society, and is with a lady, and she's his profile pic. And he told me how much he loved her. I was like, wow, this is wild. I didn't accept his friend request. And that's the end of it.